The way the law of attraction is commonly portrayed today is misleading. It's not that the principle itself is entirely false, but the modern interpretation has reduced it to a simplistic mantra: just think positive, and everything will fall into place. If this were true, why do so many people struggle despite repeating affirmations daily? Many follow these methods, and when they don't see results, they blame external forces rather than questioning whether they've truly addressed the deeper transformations required for real change. This misunderstanding thrives in a world obsessed with instant gratification. Social media is filled with claims that simply visualizing success, such as picturing yourself in a luxury car, will magically reshape reality. But beneath that surface-level optimism, many individuals carry unresolved emotions, past traumas, and deeply ingrained beliefs of unworthiness. No amount of visualization can override these subconscious barriers. Expecting success while holding on to self-doubt is like trying to tune into a radio station while static drowns out the signal. This paradox becomes even clearer when we observe how modern technology is replacing intuition. Many people now depend on algorithms to make decisions for them, whether it's what to eat, how to dress, or even which career to pursue. A Stanford study revealed that millennials often trust AI recommendations over their own judgment. But can progress truly be called advancement if it weakens our connection to inner wisdom? Lao Tzu once said that looking outward leads to illusion, while true awakening happens by turning within. This raises a question: why did ancient traditions never teach manifestation as simply asking the universe for favors? In Egyptian practices, manifestation was tied to emotional purification and ritualistic actions, not just words. The concept of "ask and you shall receive," often promoted in modern self-help, ignores a crucial element: genuine transformation requires alignment between thought, emotion, and action. Neuroscience supports this by demonstrating that repeating affirmations without emotional conviction does not create lasting neural pathways. Subconscious patterns of scarcity continue to dominate, blocking any attempts at attracting abundance. The brain functions like a circuit: it filters out anything that contradicts pre-existing beliefs. If deep down, someone fears they don't deserve success, their conscious desires won't take root. Some argue that thinking positively is enough, but they overlook the necessity of addressing one's inner struggles. It's far easier to chase motivational slogans than to confront personal wounds. Sellers of quick-fix manifestation programs claim the universe works in your favor, but older wisdom traditions emphasize that reality reflects your level of consciousness. The truth becomes evident when people plaster their walls with positive affirmations yet remain stuck in dissatisfaction. Without self-awareness and inner work, affirmations are just empty words. This superficial approach isn't just ineffective, it's harmful. It creates the illusion of spiritual effort while avoiding the real work of healing. Ironically, many so-called modern breakthroughs are merely rediscoveries of ancient wisdom. The Egyptians didn't build pyramids solely as tombs; some theories suggest they were also centers of energy alignment. Ancient texts hinted at principles that quantum physics would later confirm, such as the idea that matter is condensed energy. Likewise, in Vedic traditions, the practice of sankalpa, setting sacred intentions, was not about wishful thinking but about aligning one's purpose with natural laws. Research in consciousness studies even shows that those who practice true intention setting display brainwave patterns linked to deep intuition and creativity. The Andean concept of Aini, reciprocity, reinforces that nothing is truly free. Every manifestation requires an energetic exchange. This aligns with physics' principle of energy conservation. Yet, modern culture often ignores this balance, favoring convenience over effort. After centuries of prioritizing rationality over intuition, anything that doesn't fit into a measurable framework is dismissed as superstition. Carl Jung recognized this problem when he introduced the idea of the collective unconscious, suggesting that an overly rational mindset suppresses fundamental aspects of the human experience. Ironically, science itself is now rediscovering what ancient traditions knew. Harvard research by Dr. Herbert Benson has shown that meditation physically rewires the brain, reducing fear and stress, something mystics understood through direct experience. Quantum physics also suggests that the observer influences reality. If observation can affect subatomic particles, why wouldn't human consciousness play a role in shaping events on a larger scale? Despite these profound insights, modern coaching programs often cherry-pick the parts that fit their narrative while ignoring the deeper responsibility that comes with true co-creation. Unlike ancient societies, where mind, body, and spirit were seen as interconnected, today's world is fragmented. People want quick solutions, but no app can replace the self-discipline required for genuine transformation. Many talk about spiritual awakening, but few are willing to do the real work of breaking through mental conditioning. The greatest mistake is not rejecting external deities, it's ignoring the divinity within oneself. Religious institutions have long implied that access to the sacred requires intermediaries, but Vedantic teachings say otherwise. Tat Tvam Aci, you are that. This is not just poetic symbolism. Scientific studies suggest that deep introspection alters the brain's self-perception mechanisms, leading to a state of expanded awareness. Enlightenment, often spoken of in spiritual traditions, may not be an abstract concept, it could be a tangible neurochemical shift that dissolves the illusion of separateness. Nikola Tesla described moments of insight as waves of understanding that arrived fully formed, bypassing logical calculation. Many ancient traditions emphasized similar experiences, whether through Sufi whirling, Buddhist meditation, or shamanic rituals. Yet, modern spirituality often turns into a business of self-glorification. While ancient practices aimed to dissolve the ego, many modern teachings inflate it. Meanwhile, society paradoxically dismisses spiritual wisdom while elevating celebrities and CEOs to near-mythical status. Yet, studies show that many high-level executives suffer from severe anxiety, proving that external success alone does not bring fulfillment. True alignment is not about asking the universe for material gains, it's about achieving a state where thoughts, emotions, and actions resonate with higher consciousness. Many feel empty despite chasing success because they have neglected this internal harmony. Meditation apps and quick-fix spiritual programs cannot replace deep, intentional work. Without humility and self-inquiry, narratives of personal power risk feeding illusions rather than fostering real growth. The body and mind function like an energy system. Bottling up emotions does not make them disappear, it manifests as physical tension, metabolic imbalances, or even chronic illness. The Mayo Clinic reports that up to 80% of doctor visits are linked to stress-related conditions, confirming what ancient traditions have always taught: unprocessed emotions disrupt well-being. Traditional Chinese medicine connects the liver with anger and the kidneys with fear, and thermographic studies now confirm that emotional distress alters blood flow and body temperature. Researcher James Oshman has even suggested that body tissues act as conductors of electromagnetic information, meaning emotions leave an imprint on our physiology. Suppressing them is like blocking a river, it will eventually break through. Despite these deep connections, modern society is caught in digital distractions, feeding emotional reactivity rather than self-awareness. While self-help resources have never been more accessible, many lack depth. A report from MIT warns that over-reliance on technology for decision-making may weaken the brain's ability to process complex reasoning and intuition. Ancient traditions understood that real transformation requires releasing suppressed energy. Siberian shamans used drumming to induce states of catharsis. Amazonian ayahuasca rituals forced individuals to confront their darkest fears. Even modern psychology acknowledges the healing power of expression. Studies show that writing about emotions reduces stress and strengthens the immune system. The Egyptians symbolically wrote down fears and shattered the pottery they inscribed them on, representing emotional release. Many claim they have no time for self-reflection, yet Zen Buddhism teaches that every daily task can be a mindful act. Whether washing dishes, walking, or working, awareness can turn routine activities into a form of meditation. Neuroscientists like Lisa Feldman-Barrett confirm that grounding oneself in the present moment stabilizes emotional responses, reducing impulsive reactions. Ultimately, true manifestation is not about demanding results from the universe. It is about reshaping one's internal landscape so that external reality naturally aligns. While surface-level positivity may offer temporary comfort, it is only through self-awareness, emotional balance, and aligned action that lasting transformation occurs.